Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do One Piece. Yo, Fujitora. Oh, my good. So, no. Let me not start with that. I will save that for last because that bit I want to spend some time with. So let me backpedal. All right, One Piece chapter 735 review. Now, this one right here. First of all. Yo, Senor Pink, man. Dude, this guy, Senor Pink. Hard-boiled as a motherfucker, dude. And it's funny, too, because Frankie, of course, wasn't affected by a freaking suplex. I mean, it was cool as shit, but it was a suplex nonetheless. And he starts firing rockets everywhere. And Senor Pink is just standing there brushing his teeth with a shoe brush. So, you know, everyone's like, oh my god. All the girls look so hard-boiled. Oh my god, Senor. And the thing about it is that he takes a missile to the face. And he's like, yeah. And he explains that he has the Sui no Mi, the water fruit. And I'll get to that real quick. But basically, he took the attack because apparently Mach was standing right behind him. I'm calling Mach. Mach was standing right behind him, or he was laying right behind him. And no one noticed until some random guy pointed it out. And he's like, you know what, man? It's old news. Yo, Mach, ready to go? He's like, knee. Every time you say the sentence, it ends on knee. Knee or een, something. I don't know. It's either knee or een. I don't know. But either way, he's part of the combat, the hand-to-hand combat squad. So he's doing like belly flops on Frankie, or he's trying to at least, if Frankie's dodging. In come the Marines, so Frankie has to fight like a two-way battle now. Basically, and Vice Admiral's there too, I believe so. So we may have to see Frankie go, you know, pull out all the stops without his Frankie Shogun, finally. And, I mean, some radical beam variations, maybe some more Gaol cannon, or no, I'm sorry, like air, like coup de vent variations, something more. Because right now, Frankie has intrigued me. He really has. He's in a situation where in which, I mean, maybe some of Flamingo's guys will get in a tussle. Will get in a tussle with the Marine guys. I doubt that because they should know that they're on the same side, at least temporarily. For this situation, particularly because the Strats are in, it's just that I can see it happening. I can see some of Flamingo's boys fighting against the Marines. But it's Frankie who's the main target. So Frankie gonna have to pull out all the stops without Frankie Shogun. Unless, and Oda, if you do this, I swear to God, unless Frankie Shogun comes in there like a Gundam, and comes like flying like Doman Kashu. Like, yeah! And then it just comes out of nowhere. Like, oh no. If that happened, then we're too far deep, right? Then it's too much, Oda. Alright, you can't, no. Frankie isn't Doman Kashu. He just can't summon this thing out of nowhere. No. Frankie, by himself, fisticuffs, bring out the old school Frankie boxing. 1, 2, let's go. But, let me talk about the Sui no Mi. And there were so many theories in the past. So many people were like, wait, hold on. What if there was a devil fruit that had like only, like, what if it was like water devil fruit? You know, like aqua no Mi, or sui, yeah, like water no Mi. Could they negate the power of the ocean? Could they be like one of the only devil fruit powers that actually can swim? And here is Senor Pink. And he can swim, just not in the water. He can swim through walls and he can swim through the land itself, but he cannot swim through. I'm assuming he can't swim in actual seawater. The Sui no Mi. So that's very, very interesting because I would figure that the water fruit would be a Logi of water, but no, he's a Paramecia. And he can swim through land, through solid objects. Kind of like, I was gonna say like that one girl from X-Men, the one who could phase through stuff. But no, she's different because she can phase through anything, even like bodies and stuff like that. Well, he can just swim through like land, and rocks and that kind of stuff. So, or maybe he's not skilled enough to do that, because if you think about it, solid objects he should be able to like swim through. But maybe he's not that skilled with his Delphi power just yet. I don't know. But either way, because, you know, like the missile, like I was thinking that if his power is to swim through objects like rock, like through walls and that kind of stuff, why couldn't he quote unquote swim through or phase through the missile? I mean, the missile itself is a solid object, so just swim through it, you know, something like that. But again, maybe it's a whole Delphi fruit, like you need to reach that level when it comes to honing your Delphi. But either way, Frankie, he's in a pickle. We'll see how it goes. When it comes to Luffy, basically Luffy, Zoro, Kinemon, they meet up with Viola. They find out all things about Viola. She is the aunt of Rebecca, cause her older sister is Rebecca's mother, and she's a princess of this kingdom, obviously. And basically, she's taking out the lift, pretty much. I mean, Luffy's gonna climb the thing, drop the rock, and then the momentum's gonna carry Zoro, Kinemon, and Viola up to the top, and that's it, pretty much. Very simple. And she knew what was going on the entire time, because again, she has that clairvoyance. She can see everything within a 4,000 kilometer radius, so, you know, she can see pretty much the entire country. Good for her. Now, because it is a pretty damn good power, to be honest. And the tears that she makes, like the iron whale tears that she uses for attack, that needs some explaining, because that is, I get the whole clairvoyance, I get that. But the combat whale tears, that I think is like, whoa, like is that hockey? Like I don't know. But either way, let's move on, because that part's very simple. Now, the two last parts of the chapter. I mean, I really want to see what's going on with Sanji and Big Mim. Oh, please! Like, what happened? Yeah, because Big Mim, fuck, she's dead. Fuck. Did they run away? Like, what was Sanji's counterattack? I don't know. Like, how do you counter a big man? Like, if she's on the ship, I want to see what's going on there. But no, we're focusing right now on the two next parts. Basically, Sabo Bartolomeo. He actually messed up Bartolomeo's name. So, and we've seen Luffy and Ace with that too. So he keeps the whole gimmicks. He keeps one of the foundation gimmicks of the two brothers that we know. One dead, one alive. Luffy and Ace. He keeps that, where he fucked up. He completely messed up Bartolomeo's name. So that was funny to see. That was very cool to see too. Very refreshing, because again, we've seen Ace and Luffy mess up names. We've seen that happen. Now, actually, no, Ace, I'm not too sure about. Ace, I don't know. But Luffy, I recall I've seen him mess up names. And he does that, and he'll give you like a nickname. Like Mingo, or Trogai, something like that. So he'll do that. Now, when it comes to the whole situation in the Coliseum, basically, we have revealed, or the announcers revealed that Diamante is going to take part. And he's going to take part. And Sabo actually drew Luffy's scar on his chest. He drew it in, like with basic like marker. And he's rocking the pipe. Yo, he's rocking the pipe. Oh, you know it's hockey laced. Oh, so much hockey. Oh my god. I mean, now is it the same pipe that he had when he was a kid? I doubt it. I do. But it's still the fact that it's just a metal pipe he has as his main weapon. And that, to me, I think is cool. I think it's very... I mean, could you imagine the things he could do with that if he had the Marimar no Mi? Like, he could, like... Remember how NL could, like, forge his golden rod into, like, a tripod? Or, you know, like, into, like, a trident. Yeah, a tripod. A trident. Maybe Ace could... I mean, maybe Sabo could do that with some, you know, fire forging and meld his pipe into different weapons. That'd be really cool to see. If he actually gets the Marimar no Mi, which he really should. He really should. I mean, Rebecca, she's a good girl, but no, I don't think she deserves the Marimar no Mi. The significance it has for someone like Sabo, for, you know, someone like even Burgess, who is going Delphi fruit hunting. So, I'm just saying. Now, there's also we see that people are being taken to the what's it called, the medical area, and Cavendish is still alive. I mean, he's still asleep, so he's gonna be turned to a toy probably, yeah, unless Usopp and the others. I'm thinking, since we have people going to the toy house right now, and Usopp and the others are going there right now, so we have Cavendish gonna be sent down the tube, and he's gonna wake up in the area where King Riku and Don Chinzhao were, and we can assume that Don Chinzhao is turned to a toy now, because I don't see him, making a damn I don't know. Nothing's happening. All right, so we can assume that he's been turned to a toy. The thing about it is that there actually could be a meetup between Usopp and Robin and Cavendish. That's a very plausible meetup. So then they would have assistance when dealing with Trable. Oh, yeah. If they could have assistance when dealing with Trable, because Usopp and Robin, and I have a feeling that not even the Dwarf Army can handle Special Powers leader Trable. I have a feeling that he's that powerful. I mean, it was him, Diamante, and Pika themselves took out an entire army. Just those three guys, they took out an entire army. Like, yeah, we got it. The thing here is this. It'd be very good if they actually meet up with Cavendish. Now, the last thing I want to point to. Oh, wait, and one more thing with Sabo. Sabo, basically, he's going to go compete now, and we see him at the end of the chapter. Look at me, Ace. I got it. I got it, man. For you, buddy. So, right there, pretty cool, where the chapter ended off on. But the main meat I want to get to, alright? And we'll make it like 3 minutes, I'm done. Yeah, Fuji fucking Tora. The reason why what he's saying to me I think is so important is because I think I don't know if Akainu knows about Fujitora's intention, right? Because Fujitora says, I'm still wet behind the ears, but I want to completely abolish the Shichibukai system. And there's a certain country where a certain pirate has taken over, and the country is now led to, a pretty bad outcome. And he's talking about Dressrosa. So Flamingo's like, wait a second, hold the fuck up. Are you trying to change the system on me, boy? Hell no. Because Flamingo has been a Shichibukai for a very long time. And this system has existed for a very long time. It has. So if Fujitora's intentions are to completely abolish the system of the Shichibukai, that would mean that he may have to butt heads to someone like Akainu. Because Akainu may prefer the system because it's a means of keeping pirates under check. At the same time, because we can assume that the admirals themselves aren't able to maintain balance throughout the entire course of the Grand Line and all the other sections of the world, north, south, east, west, blue, with just those three guys. So they may need more admirals, like 5 or 6, something like that, to compensate for the loss of Shichibukai. Or at least I should say for the loss of the system of Shichibukai. But the thing here that's very intriguing is that he does have a point. Because the system of Shichibukai, it grants pirates amnesty when it comes to their affiliation with the Marines. So with this amnesty, with this freedom, they can go about doing particular things that at the end of the day would only benefit their own ambitions. Like Flamingo. Flamingo, what he does is to benefit his own ambitions. And he is protected by the Marines because he's a Shichibukai. At the same time, at the end of the day, what is his goal? His goal is to become Pirate King. And him becoming Pirate King is not going to benefit the Marines at all. At all. So, if Flamingo becomes Pirate King, and the Marines, they allow this to actually happen because of the fact that he was protected by the Marines themselves, it's kind of like they could have nipped it in the bud, but they let it grow out of control. And in that sense, Fujitora is completely and utterly right. So, this man has ambition, bro. I'm going to abolish this. We're going to get rid of this shit. Fuck the Shichibukai. When we say the Marines, we mean only the Marines. Wear their jacket over your shoulders, stretch your wings out, and fly. That's where you gotta be. You're not some ridiculous pirate Gecko Mori. You're not Flamingo, bow-legged, Zehaha, and Kuma in the Bible. No! You're a Marine! Well, Kuma is kind of an exception because Kuma, he's like a Marine automaton now. So Yeah, so Kuma, he get a slide. But Mihawk, you were kicked out. And Mihawk, would he care? No. He wouldn't give a damn. In fact, for him, it'd be more guys to fight. Which would be either more annoying or more chance for a good challenge. Who knows? All right, who knows? But either way, I like his ambition. And the fact that Flamingo is like, yo, this is no. I'm going to kill you right now. Like, there was this whole notion about, like, killing them early. I forgot what the saying was. But for now, they're going to be friends, right? They're going to maintain this little friendship that they have, Flamingo and Fujitora. You know, and for the sake of simply protecting the country, because right now they have a common enemy, and that common enemy is Monkey D and the others. So, that being said, I like Fujitora's ambition. I really, really do. And will he succeed? I don't know. Because he has to talk to Akainu for this. So, it may mean that Fujitora may have to, he himself may be so ambitious to move up the ladder. He himself may try it and remove Akainu from the position of Fleet Admiral. I don't know. Now, from my understanding, Akainu is stronger, but still, it's food for thought. And maybe Akainu will say, you know what, one day, you know what, hell, you know what? Yeah, you know what, Fujitora, I see your point. Cut it. We'll get more admirals. We'll get more guys like you. We'll try and reinstate, you know, like Aokiji something. Like, we'll try and make up for the loss of admirals. And we'll do something so we can have more admirals, and we'll get rid of the Chichibu guy. And then that means that Hancock's in the world of trouble too, because her country is a, you know, pirate-honed country. I mean, they need the protection of the title of Shichibukai. So if the whole system is revoked, then her country's fucked. Ugh, Fujitora. I mean, Fujitora may just one day stop by and say, you know what? Hey, you know what, Hancock? Meteor. You know, better yet, moon. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man, because this guy, he hasn't been trying. He's been summoning meteors all day long while eating ramen. Like, who does that? How are you that powerful where you can summon meteors and just eat ramen? Like, yeah, like, this guy is powerful, very powerful, and we haven't even seen Green Bull yet. All right, so I'm done. The King Lightning overall, the chapter rating, I thought it was a good chapter. I thought it was a very good chapter. It's a simple chapter, but it's a good chapter nonetheless. And it does give you the main two things I found like very intriguing were the Senor Pink and the Sui Sui no Mi, and of course Fujitora's like, whoa, hey, the Shichibukai system gone fucking in the ass, don't care. Hey, I'm still wet behind the ears, wet wheelie, yeah, but I'm doing it. I'm ambitious. I'll take my licks. Licking tongue. How many licks? Tootsie. One, bitch. Yeah, meteor. I like it, bro. That has the potential to cause so much tension in the world. Oh my god, Fujitora. Alright, so I'm done. I will see you guys later. Be sure to, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day. Rating is good.